the back of my Uber driver. By the way, this is so hilarious because nobody has ever asked my Uber driver to do a YouTube live. That is so funny and hysterical. Well, anyways, welcome to those of you wherever it is that you are in the world. I just came from the cemetery to visit my mommy and my papi. And let me tell you, is a lot of traffic here at the cemetery because here in the US it's Mother's Day. And they call it a Hallmark holiday, right? So yeah, I had to do this YouTube live to celebrate my mummy and my puppy. Now, a lot of you asked, why didn't you do a YouTube live at the grave site? Well, I gotta tell you this. I only have a limited amount of space on these things, on these devices. And in order for you to really know and understand how these devices help you, you have to understand and know how to use this stuff. And I've been watching a lot of Think Media with Sean Cannell. I've been looking at a lot of microphones. I've been looking at a lot of stuff, devices. And NL Burger, what kind of Native Indian are you? I'm not Native Indian, but I am Mexican American. Yeah, Mexican American from San Miguel de Allende, Guanajuato, Mexico. And by the way, I want to ask my my Uber, my Uber. Where are you from?
I'm from Egypt.
Egypt! As-salama! Shukran, salam alaikum. By the way, my love to all of my Egyptian people. I am so glad to have all of you on here. By the way, no one has ever asked you if it was okay to do a YouTube live in the back of your...
Yeah, that's my first time hearing that.
And we're stuck in traffic. Well, I know you're not glad that we're stuck in traffic, but to tell you the truth, I'm kind of glad that I'm stuck in traffic because I'm going to tell you this. I want to make the best of all of my Uber drives, all of my Uber lifts, all of my, DoorDashes that I do. I only have a limited amount of space, so I'm probably only going to be on here the most is 20 minutes. But anyways, my love, wherever it is that you are in the world, to all of the mothers. Happy Mother's Day, Ahmed.
Oh, thank you. I'm not a mother, but...
Shukran! Salam alaikum! Alaikum salam! Yeah. So... Yeah, I just, okay, what are you? Okay, cocktail, yeah, kids, cocktail, yeah, okay, kids, cocktail. What kind of name? Okay, yeah, all right. No, I am from Chicago, Illinois, obviously. Doesn't it sound like I have an accent? Doesn't it? No, but I want to classify these things, these devices, this stuff that just drives you up the wall, gives you an emotion, right? Because you want to be able to understand this stuff. Because someone like me, obviously, I think I'm jumping around. I wanted to use clarity, focus, and logic. But someone like me who is a YouTube video vlogger, I need this stuff to work at the best of the abilities or the skills that this stuff can work at. And I have to admit, I've wasted money buying cheap stuff. By the way, terraforms. What do you think of terraforms? Terraforms. I don't know. What do you have to say? Chop, right? Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I really am talking about these things, this stupid stuff, in terms of devices, because these things fail on you, and you have to understand the battery life on them. If not, you're not going to capture everything out there, or you're not going to get a good picture, or you're not going to get clarity in any of your vlogs. And I need this stuff obviously to work to the best of my ability, but right? Right, Sean, such a beautiful personality. It makes me real upset. God made you look like a monkey, and the girl from The Incredible had a baby. Huh? What? Okay. All right. Smash. Next question. Okay. Next question. Okay. No. Next device is I'm going to show you. Now, I don't want to name devices and stuff, but here it is. Okay. So I'm at the cemetery, and all of a sudden my video camera goes out because I'm really trying to understand the battery life on this stuff. Now, by the way, I kind of got rid of the foam on this thing, and look at the setup. I have to make sure that in order for the microphone to work, and this is how it works. The battery life on this thing is not very good. I think the Amazon version was actually better. So yeah, in order for you to like connect the microphone on this thing, you have to make sure that this cord attaches to the back. And then you have to make sure that you turn on this light. How do you like that? Why did Mustard lose the race? Why? Because I couldn't catch up. All right, that's a good one. Catching up with you. No, but yeah, that's the story of this thing. And I mean, I've got content, obviously, sorry. I've got content now that I'm going to upload from this device. Ah! What? Because I could. What? Hey, what's up? What's up? Hi, nice to meet you. Welcome to Chicago. Happy Mother's Day to all of our beautiful, lovely mothers. Happy Furry Baby Day to all of our furry baby mommies. What are you doing? I am in the back of an Uber. Sorry, on my way back home because I have a disability and I can't really drive myself. Because, well, I mean, I could drive, but if I go such a distance, I might cause the risk of causing an accident. And so this channel is geared for disabilities. Even if you have a disability, you have to somehow work, even in the place that you're in, even doing whatever it is that you can. And that is exactly what I do. So I had an idea of giving people ideas even when they have a disability, right? Happy Mother's Day. You seem full of energy. Yeah, thank you. I try. All right. So, oh, by the way, I even brought my own food. I brought my own food, okay? So I ate my food. By the way, Ahmed, I ate my food, okay? So you know.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for saving some for me.
Okay. Middle Eastern. Lamb. What is that? Squash. Some potato. All non-inflammatory foods, all right? Because we want to stay away from so-called fast food. We're not naming any restaurants, but we want to make sure that we stay away from fast food, okay? All right, anyway, okay. So, The next device I want to demystify is this one. Oh, by the way, this is a heart that I wanted Shiba baby, my doggy baby, to have. By the way, I was gonna bury my mommy with it, but you know what? No, because I want it on my burial. And where is that thing? Anyways, pisses me off. By the way, here I am. Why YouTube? Why? Am I making you dizzy? Kyle 03. All right, so here it is. This thing, it's kind of like a dash camera. And this thing is so ridiculous, but how can I get my money back? I don't know. I already bought it. And I guess the one thing is this, I have to really make sure that I can learn how to use all of the features to it. This is the microphone for it. Yeah. And then let's see if we can turn it on. It doesn't, I don't think it has any more battery to it. Oh yeah, it does. It does kind of have like a battery. So you can see me. And then it automatically shuts off on you. Yeah. And get this, I have to really like hold the microphone to like my lips in order for me to talk. And not just that, I mean, you really have to, buy like body cam for it to like hold it. I mean, if you're like riding down like on a bicycle or something, it's used as a dash cam, by the way. And the battery on this thing is so funny. But let me tell you this. When I was in the hospital with my mommy, I captured a lot of footage on here. It works when it wants to. All right, so that was that. And for this little thing, you have to, by the way, please excuse the shaking. That's good. Use one of these chips. What is that? I better make sure that I don't drop it. One of these little card chips. Yeah. But anyways, I wanted to bring on here this stuff. It drives you bananas because it works when it wants to. By the way, see what I mean? Now I have to put the camera in. But not all tech. What? Gas? Okay, wait, what did you say? Hi, Lori. It's Fernie. Some of them and views. Fernie. SD card. Fernie. Fernie. Are you my ex-husband? My ex-husband is on here. Ahmed, my ex-husband is on my YouTube live.
Oh, nice. I guess he's following you.
Are you gonna follow me, Ahmed?
Oh. Live?
We'll talk about that later, okay?
Yeah, maybe, yes.
Okay. Do I like to ride, share? He's what?
Yes, if you like rideshare.
What is rideshare?
Rideshare basically is not UberX. I can pick up other people but at cheaper price.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so I'll pick up people who's going same destination you're going or close by. And I
Oh,
drop you off.
okay.
There,
All right. All right. No. All right. All right. Hello from Ireland. Yeah, Ireland. I love the Scots. I love the Scots. But okay, no. Yeah, we're talking about these devices, and we have to make sure. Look at all this stuff. Would you just look at this stuff? And not only that, I mean, this stuff. I mean, when you, I'm parked talking my break. Hello, Scotty is Irish. Okay, Scotty is Irish. Okay. And we got somebody walking up behind us. Okay. No. Yeah. Look at this stuff. I mean, you really, it's really rather stressful. And I guess what is it? Wait. Not only that. It's not just the stuff. I mean, this is one thing that I want Think Media to talk about, because you've got all of these wires up the yin yang, and I guess this is the wire for like your, what is that, Apple? I don't even. I mean, let me just tell you this: you are going to lose track of devices, and then the wiring and all this stupid stuff. I don't know. I mean, I really wanted to come on here and talk about this. You know, the various wires that you have on there, and it's, you know, it can become cumbersome and it can become consuming, because now you don't know what goes with what. You know what I mean? My break. Scotty is Irish. Hi, hello from Ireland. Okay, yeah. My love to all of our Scots, and I just want to say this: I absolutely love St. Patrick's Day. I love St. Patrick's Day because St. Patrick's Day, you know, you can celebrate St. Patrick's Day for. Hi, how are you, Tom Glag? How are you? Hi. Once again, like, share, subscribe me in the efforts to tell the story of both my parents all over social media. I mean, we've got stuff going on all over social media, and whatever purpose that you have. Baka. What does baka mean? I have no idea what baka means.
Makkah.
Oh, Maka. No, he said baka. Baka. I don't know what that means.
That's not.
I am from Scotland. Well, Scotland. All right. The Scots. I can't. I don't know. I don't even know how to. What is that? What language do you speak? You speak Scottish? But well, you know, you obviously, you know, you speak like a really broken English up in Scotland, something like that. I think. I'm not too sure about it, but yeah. Okay, so no, this thing. I had this on my Shiba baby the day that she died. Said, hi, how are you? Subug Mishra. Hi, how are you? From scored 10 on buddy, please. Okay, yeah. Grimmy tips. Okay, yeah. All right. We're on our way back home, by the way. I'm in the back of my Uber, and I'm just glad, you know, that somebody else is doing the driving for me. And another thing, I'm glad to be going back home, because I thought that somehow, I know that whenever it is that I'm at the cemetery, that you can't read the signal on my phone, or that something's gonna happen, and then how am I gonna, how I'm gonna be like literally stuck there, stuck in the middle of nowhere, having to hitch a ride home. And I realize that safety is something that needs to be, what is that, valued and secured, because I can remember, what if my phone went dead or something, and then I hitch a ride home, and I mean, this is miles and miles away from the cemetery that my parents are buried at, to my actual home. And I want to recognize that, right? For those of us going through disabilities, because I don't have a car, and the car that I have, well, it's all beat up already. It's all beat up already, and I have to get rid of it some kind of way, right? What else? I have a long week coming up, because even though I have a disability, I still have a job. And while I work to obviously, increase my social media following, I still have to work. And working for someone with a disability is a harsh or really hard thing, because you can't work just like everyone else. I mean, you just can't. Number one, you have to be stuck to working from home. And that's fine. I mean, working from home is okay. But even though you're working from home, you have to realize one thing. You have to brush your teeth. Dork. Who are you? Mickey? Here's one for you. Now, even though you have a disability and you have to be stuck, working from home, you're on a 9 to 5. Mickey, be kind. Yes, Mickey, be kind. And not only are you stuck from working from home, but you also have to Ari. Hey, Ari. Is that my niece, Ari? Are you my niece? Ari. Baby, are you my niece? Are you a Trump fan? Nah. But I am into politics. No, you're not my niece? Oh, man, I really thought you were my niece. I was hoping you'd be my niece. Hello, me. Hi, Anna. Hi. Welcome. You're so pretty. Thank you. I appreciate that. Becca, hello. Shukran. Salam alaikum. I'm on my way back home, and I only have a limited amount of space, because like I was telling you about these things, about these devices, they work when they want to. And this one shut off on me right when I was doing a video. It shut off on me. I was so livid. So I'm gonna have to do like some serious editing on these things. What? I read Trump's book has into what? MC. What? Beautiful smile. Hi. So I have extra SD cards for a YouTube. Yeah, do you? All right. Okay, send them on to me. Send them on to me. Don't forget, please like, share, subscribe. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to tell you the truth. I really don't know what I'm doing on this space all the time. I don't know how to do the flashing music. I don't know how to do the graphs. I don't know how to connect with people all the while. But I'm going to say this. I am so proud to be on this space today because I just lost my mommy, Petrita, March 29th. And it is a very devastating blow for me to lose my hero, my mommy, the person that I so adored. And I had to obviously, be by her side. I held her hand so close when I was at the UIC, at the intensive care unit. Okay, Fern, will do. Okay. Yeah. No, I held her hand so strong in the intensive care unit. And I want to just say this. These things helped me capture some of those moments. And I couldn't be so proud. I mean, even though they were, like bits and pieces, they still helped me get my memories out there. And I am going to put all of the memories of my late Mommy Petrita out there. Now, you're probably asking yourself, why are you just focusing on your mom? No, I want more video vloggers, more gamers, more people to recognize their loved ones. Because we want to know about who your parents are, right? Okay, well, I love you. You love me? Yeah! Okay, then follow me. Watch all of my content. Pray, meditate. What else can I say? Thank you, everybody, for all of the likes. Thank you for all of the support. This is a very hard time for me. I can't imagine, what it is that you're going through. I mean, particularly for me, I have a disability and I can't really do a lot of the things that I used to be able to appreciate what I had back then to what I have now. And I want to make mention to that. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much, Micah. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. That touches me so much. And I want to also recognize my Shiba baby. Now, with my Shiba baby, I was able to capture a lot of the memories on this space for her. So please, definitely go back and watch a lot of the content that I have for my doggy baby. So anyways, yeah, this was on Shiba Baby. And by the way, all of the fuzz, all of her fur kind of came off of it. I wanted to save some fur on it. Yeah, save some fur. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to obviously bring to you is, well, not just, these things, these electronics, but here's another thing that I wanted to show you. All right, so why is this rosary so meaningful? Great soul, that's all that matters. Yeah, thank you. Great and kind it seems. Yes, Kyle03. Thank you so much, Kyle03. How old are you, Kyle? By the way, what are the age ranges around here? Because I focus a lot on the young people. So I'm by the way, I'm about to be 49 years old in September. Okay, but how old are you? Great. Kyle, O3, Micah, how old are you? How, pretty much, or you know, you don't even have to tell me. You know, it's pretty much. I'm 22. Wow, you are young. You're young. That's awesome. I love that. I love that. So I'm 37. Rhythm. I'm 30. Oh, okay, okay, Micah. I'm subscribe. Yeah, Micah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Likes, share, subscribe. I'm so happy. Okay, but anyways, yeah. I'm so glad. Yeah, we see what I mean. We have people of all different ages on here. But yeah. So anyways, what is so meaningful about this prayer rosary, about these beads, is that this rosary was on the folded hands of my mommy Petrita before she was going to be buried. And the young girl at the funeral home, the assistant, by the way, it has a smell to it. Really nice. It smells like myrrh. She said this: did you want one of the rosaries from your mom? And I said, oh yeah, definitely. And she gave me this one. So I want this rosary and this heart to be buried with me. Yeah. So I'm gonna put this, by the way, I kind of made a mess back here. I'm gonna put all my stuff away. Sorry about that. I'm gonna putting all my stuff away because I'm about to go home. But anyways, yeah, capturing the moments with these things. I want to make sure that I really can study these things because there's like 1,001 ways to use this stuff, and it drives you crazy. Whenever it is, it just stops working. And you also need like little carrying cases for everything because look, I'm putting mine in a Ziploc bag. At least I'm organized. No. And by the way, I'm gonna put this away because then it won't work. And also, for this thing, yeah, this is like, what is that, the foam for it? And also my notebook. See? Nope. And look how much I've written in it. So, I sub to you. All right, Zach. Thank you so much. Thank you for all of the subs. Thank you for viewing all of my content. I know it can be daunting, and I know some of it is boring, but oh well. You get what you get. No, thank you for all of your subs. Thank you for all of your love. Thank you so much for your meditation. I definitely want to bring the young people here, just give you a sense of joy, a sense of peace, a good sense of entertainment. And I'm sorry that I can't be on here every day. Number one, I have a full-time job. And when you have a full-time job, you have to concentrate on that job because that job is going to take your energy. But here and now, no, you need a job. You need to value your job. And you have to make sure that you honor and that you work in good value, in good integrity. And that's what I always want to remind every customer service agent, every Uber, every assistant, working in a hospital. Okay, so yeah. So anyways, yeah, I wrote down. This is where I have to. And again, I can't bring out my big notebook because I showed you the various notebooks that I have for content creation. Whenever it is that I get an idea and it's like, I write it down and yeah. So, um, what else? Something to drink. But I'm not going to drink right now because I don't want to end up going. All right, so now that I put all of my mess away, I also have my walker and my my seat, because as a woman, as a person with disability, I obviously need these things. I need to carry these things just in case. And I can't thank my Uber driver enough for helping me carry, my walker, or my, obviously, my seat, my folded seat, because I need these things just in case. And it is an emotional, what is that? It's an emotional walk, an emotional roller coaster to know that I can't do a lot of the things that I used to be able to do before, right? Lori works and volunteers like a well-oiled machine. Right, yeah. I'm proud to know Lori in real life. She's a good friend and pretty, what? Funny, maybe I'll be in the video. Yeah, all right, hilarious. Thank you so much. Yeah. No, but anyways, Kyle, and everybody else on here, young people. I'm going to be obviously 49 years old, and there's no telling what direction a disability takes you under. You just don't know. And tell them my name. Okay, I'll tell them your name. Okay. Say my name. If no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. Where did that come from? No, I want to let you know that I do have a disability. And even though I have a disability, I still have to do a lot of the things that are within my abilities to do. Like, say, for instance, I can't just eat anything anymore. I have to make my own anti-inflammatory food. So say, for instance, if I'm at a cookout or if I'm at a family get-togethering, I have to set myself apart from all of that, because I can't just eat whatever it is that you can eat. I want you to understand that. I want you to remember that. I have to eat anti-inflammatory food. If not, I will literally go into a episode with food. I mean, if I eat like regular bread, it's not going to be good. It's not. And something in my body is fighting something. And it is hard. It is hard to accept who you are right now. Tell them my name. Oh, said hi. I have to go. Thank you so much, Micah. Please come back. Please pray for me. I can't stop loving all of you. I'm sorry about that. No, thank you so very much, Kyle. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I mean, it's not that I don't want to eat your food. It's not that I don't want you to, not to accept that, that I can go to a restaurant. It's not that. I mean, I would eat Mexican food. I would eat, fast food. I would eat any type of food known to man. Now I just can't do that anymore. It's not possible. I have to make my own anti-inflammatory food, because the most important thing about this is this. I want to keep living. I want to keep coming at you. I want to keep doing what I can, all of the things that I can, even though with the limitations that I have, I still want to continue in this walk of self-help, self-care, and self-education. I'm sorry, I'll pray for you. Thank you so much, Kyle. Thank you so much. Thank you, Father, Heavenly Father. We just come to you. I just bring to you all of the gamers on Twitch. I bring you to you all of the gamers on Reddit. I bring you to you all of the gamers on YouTube. Let them have a knowledge for you, oh God. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm very emotional right now, because being in the back of this, in the back of this Uber, it is very emotional, because I'm looking around me and I'm seeing like all of the cars that can drive around me. They can, go home. They can, eat that sirloin steak. They can, they can, walk their dog. They can, live their own life. And for me, I have a limitation, because I have to get home, and right away, the only thing that I can do is nothing. I can only be at home, and I don't want you to think that I'm lazy, that I can't celebrate, that I can't, go here and go there. It's just that I have a health condition that limits me. And even when I'm at work becomes, what's the word? Very stressful. It can be mind-boggling. Foxy loves your comment. Hey, Foxy, ¿cómo estás, mi amor? This is my cousin. I understand. Yeah, I mean, say for instance, if I'm on a phone call with a client, all of a sudden I will go into an episode of brain fog. That's very scary. Yeah, it really is. What do you work? I am a customer service agent. And the thing with work is this: when you have an autoimmune condition or whenever condition, people on the other end, they don't care if you're sick. They don't care. I mean, I understand that, you're going about doing your work. Look at this. You're going about doing your work, and then the other person on the other end, they don't care that you can't thoroughly process all of the information because you're having an episode of brain fog, or you're going into a depression attack, or you're going into an anxiety attack. But that's what happens to me on a consistent basis. And I want to bring that on here, that you don't know the person on the other end. Oh my goodness. Okay, I only have a certain amount of time, and then I have to cut you off. Okay, but anyways, Foxy lady, my cousin, my whole family, I want you to know how much I love you. I want to give gratitude to Uber. Thank you so much. I want to, obviously bring on here Happy Mother's Day, my mommy Petrita, my papi Don Lenchito. May they rest in peace. Thank you, everybody, for supporting me. Thank you for praying for me. I've had my sister and mother and best friend of this year. All right. Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so glad for that. Yes, I'm very glad that you have that in your life. And I could tell you, how glad it is that I had my mommy and my papi in my life. All right. And go back, look at all of my content, look at all of my videos before, I can't stop being so grateful to you for being here. I lost them this year. Oh my goodness. I didn't know that. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I'm sorry. And I just said, I'm glad you had that. I'm sorry. I didn't know that they passed away. All right. Once again, I have to let you go now because it's gonna cut. It's actually gonna lead yourself in the place that you're in, and always go back to the basics. You will increase in learning. I can't stop being more grateful to you. Once again, I'm almost home, and we are almost at the place of Al Capone. Al Capone. I've always come on here, to Al Capone. And my love and my prayers to Al Capone. I've had a wonderful, thank you so much. Thank you. Mwah. Love, prayer, meditation. Love those around you. Happy Mother's Day. Can't say it enough. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.